So we'll be starting today's class with a tip. It is not a tip actually, it is an experience. Whether if it happens to you, it is well and good. If you are fine without these things happening, also you are like more determined, that is also good. Just I'll share my experience. You people try to connect, otherwise, also just think you have learned the experience. Okay, what if? So today's topic is what if. Whenever we are like with plenty of time. One person might be. In our days and all, when we were having not great mobile phones, which was so much attractive. Mobile phones were not so much attractive for us. It was not. No, Android was never invented. So with this plenty of time, what we used to do is watch TV, hear some tapes, tape recorders, radios, newspaper, that to the sports column, comics. This is what I was doing. Okay, because my parents never used to take me out. That was there. We never had trips. All those things were there. So these were the major entertainment. But I'll tell you again, these things keep happening for us. Even during our BDS time, also we were like this only. BDS time, rarely movies to theaters. That also happened actually because a lot of friends came up. So this also happened. But whenever an exam comes, and if I feel underprepared for the exam, I always used to think, what if all these things were never there in the world so that I could have studied and been without any tension? Okay. This is a feeling, I don't know how many people have it. During an exam time, you will be like, why the hell did I have a phone? I was watching some reels, I was watching some Facebook, I was browsing through some news and all my time went off. I could have studied that time. Okay, I don't know what all you people have in your checklist, but whenever exam comes, I always had a thought, what if these things were not there? I would have at least studied. Today, I would have been the most peaceful element in the earth because I'm prepared. But it never happened actually. Okay, it never happened. At least 10 to 20%, the really well prepared exam will go with 10 to 20% deficiency because we will think this is enough. Finally, we will land up in the exam hall. One or two questions will be out of the book. And at least one chapter or one unit will be what my friend has studied and I totally forgot to study. That itself is a big, what to say, somewhat like a depression. Oh, that fellow knows, and if that question comes, what will I do? If so many people answers and if we don't answer, that is a very big depression. Okay, that is what you people also. Most of you would have this feeling of what if, because I think your entertainment has changed, but we are all the same with the same mindset. See, basically, we are aspiring specialists. If at all, imagine you tomorrow you are taking endo. If I have a new technique that is the most successful technique in endo where you will not get any kind of endodontic failures, if I am willing to teach you, won't you people like to listen? Won't you people like to adapt the technique and make money out of it and have a satisfaction that you have treated a patient who is not going to return to you back for that same teeth problem? Everybody are basically good. Okay, everybody likes things to happen in a very good way in their life. But unfortunately, these distractions pull us over and we find shortcuts to make up for the time which these distractions took it from us. That is what is happening actually. If at all you want to study Guyton when you were in first year, physiology by Guyton or Gannon, that time so much entertainment took over the time, so you finally landed up in Chowdhury or Chambuling. That is what happened actually. Even though so many people might tell, no, 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 I did something great. But finally, that is what has happened. Okay, fine. Now we know this has happened actually. This has happened and it is happening, and you are not able to control all these things. So, one thing we always decide to do is find the shortcut, right? Find the shortcut because something is taking our time. Actually, the next 5 months is enough for you to prepare for NEET. But will you use the next 5 months? That is the question. Okay, that is questionable because you have plenty of these options available on your hand. Okay, on your palm. Simple. So, what are the shortcuts we can have? Make a friend. Very, very essential. While you are preparing for NEET, make a friend. This friend can be a teacher, or for some topics, he can be a teacher. For some topics, he can be a student, where you will teach and he will listen. For some chapters, he will teach and you will listen. Okay, that means you put 50% effort, the other person puts 50% of effort, both teach each other. That will take 20% of time. With 70%, you can acquire maximum knowledge. 70% of your time, I am telling. You can acquire maximum knowledge. So, friend is compulsory, shortcut. But that friend should not be a distraction. Both should have same mindset of preparing. Don't think your friend will prepare. You pull a person who is preparing as your friend. That is the best idea. Okay. I never got one. Because in my whole college, I was the only person preparing for exam. Nobody was interested also in this exam. But now it is mandatory. Once upon a time, it was not mandatory. Okay. Friend. Again, I am going to give one more double-edged sword. Like a friend, this is also a double-edged sword. Phone. Phone can be used as a voice recorder, video. You can use it for videos, whatever we are providing. Test. Again. Okay, you know this videos, test and all. But this voice recorder is like, today I am taking a class, somewhere it is getting recorded, we are editing it and giving it to you. But when you are studying something interesting, nothing like I'm going to teach you everything. Something is there in your book, something is there in Pulse, something is there in this classes, something is there from your friend. Like that, so many things are there, right? So whatever we take as classes, we give it to you. But the other things, when you feel, okay, something very important has happened today, I have read that, record it as a voice. You have that option in your phone, record it. And whenever you are free, you are traveling, all those time, you play it back. It will be very useful. Okay. Literally, I am telling, I have done all the job. Nowadays, instead of going back to books and preparing, I listen to my own videos and prepare. I gave my PhD entrance exam. You know what I did? I played all the videos, whatever the other staffs took, particularly the community dentistry. Research methodology is a very good class by that person. I just played that. I acquired that knowledge. With that knowledge, I went for the exam. I finished the exam, 1 hour exam, I finished in 20 minutes. And I was just having the paper. and I got the first mark also. Imagine people writing for 1 hour, not getting mark. That is what you make a your preparation as digital one. When you are studying, study loud so that you can record it, and then or some important fact. Okay, this is one important fact. I am recording it today. Like that, you put it and then put it in a playlist and keep playing. All the important facts you can easily listen and go. That will be like a time saver for you. Great. Another shortcut. Uh, what else we can tell? Can anyone suggest me a shortcut? Charts. This was one age old thing. What we used to do is see, it is like we have to create an aura. Actually speaking, when you're studying, you have to create an aura that you're studying so that others won't come and disturb you, and you yourself will not, what to say, get disturbed by yourself. That is by sticking charts all around the room so that wherever you turn, you will have some fact or some table or something which you have to just see so that you can remember so easily. So charts are very important. It saves your time. Making it takes time, but it saves your time later. Or what you can do is, what I used to do is, I always have a junior in my final year or someone who will be preparing for MDS later. That person I will catch, ask him to prepare charts. All these charts you prepare now and give it to me. I will tell you what is the information. You make a chart. When I get into the PG, you take all the charts and use for yourself. That's a great idea actually. Catch a junior, okay, or catch a person who's not preparing but willing to help you. Something. See here, the world itself is to help us only. Think like that. Don't think that for the world only you are born. You are born, you are a part of the world, and the world will try to help you. So if you can find a person to help you, tell them I need your help for this particular purpose. I'm going to use you. If at all needed, I will help you back once I reach my success. That is a fair deal. It is not a bad deal. It is not you're hurting someone. Nothing actually. It's a very fair deal. Okay. So this is what if your entertainment was not there? You don't need any shortcuts. You could have prepared by yourself. But unfortunately, it is there, and many people are addicted to it. Okay, you feel that what is life is just preparing for this is my life or what I have to enjoy my life at this age only you can enjoy, and lot of WhatsApp stories and Facebook stories to you tell you that life is something totally different. See here, you have come to a profession where you have to serve this world. You take money how much ever you want, but you have to serve this world. No other choice. Okay, if at all you are a doctor and a patient is coming with pain and you refuse in the treatment, you are considered like a sinner. You might think that I have worked from morning 9 to night 10 o'clock. I am working. This fellow is coming at 9:59. How can I see him? I too have a family. I too have to go and have my dinner. I too have to get some sleep. But still, the world will consider you as a sinner if you tell, no, I can't treat you because it is 10 o'clock night. You have to give an emergency treatment or a medicine and make them comfortable and send them back. This is what the world is expecting from you. Similarly, if somebody is coming and falling down in your clinic, you have to know how to treat them. That is what the world expects from you. Nobody will tell he is just a dentist, he doesn't know to treat. So that is not a big thing. It is a systemic problem. That doctor only has to treat. Nobody is going to give any explanation like this. So you have chosen a profession like that. So be ready for that. Okay. I'll tell you frankly, my son is having fever for the past 4 days. Finally, yesterday he was diagnosed to be dengue positive. But still, whatever was happening is happening actually. My work is going on. Even though I'm spending time here at home, still I never fail to prepare for the classes. I never fail to put a quiz for you. Maybe one or two doubts I'm yet to solve because I didn't have time to look at the phone. But still, all the things are happening because you are a doctor, you are a teacher, you are ought to do all these things. Have in mind, this is how everything goes. So don't blame the world for anything. Make sure you are more responsible. I'm not telling you to blame yourself. You have chosen a responsible job. Make sure you become the most responsible person in the world. Okay, that's it. Fine. So keep preparing. Finally, everything ends there only. Keep preparing. Whenever you feel that you don't have to prepare, always think somebody else is preparing at that moment. Okay.